Alright, back on the big Bowie knife. This is going to take a while. A lot of grinding to do. That's why I'm starting really early in the morning. A little rain this morning, but that's okay. Got it clamped up on the jig. And it's just going to be grind, grind, grind. So I won't bore you with all that. I'll show you a little bit of it toward the end. I do as much dust as this is going to throw. I have to put on my respirator, glasses. I'll take this hoodie off and put on a big flannel shirt because I'll have it all over me. And this is Dollar General's finest. I don't want to mess it up. Be back in a little bit. That was a heap of grinding. Now it's starting to look good. Blade's very, very hot. We're gonna let it sit right here and cool down. And I gotta take a breather because I can only breathe under that respirator for just a little while, not too long. Most of y'all know I do have, amongst all my other problems, I have breathing problems that never went away. So I got to be careful on how long I wear that. So let it cool down. We'll get back to it in a little while. Starting to look like a knife now. Alright, it's cooled down. Both sides are about even. Now what I did, I just tapered it up to the top. The reason I did that, because this is a very, very heavy knife. That's going to take a little bit of weight off. And now I'm going to grind a secondary grind in here for the edge. It won't be nearly as big as this, but then I'll blend them all together when it gets when I get them both even like I want it. So I had my little break. I'm fine. Let's get suited back up and do some more. Cool down time. Okay, we're going to do our layout line trick. Put this dicum on here. Let it dry, then I'll measure that secondary grind that we just did. Scribe it on here. That way we'll be even. See how it works much better on the after it's been sanded a little bit without that coat on there. Okay, that'll take just 5 minutes. That'll be dry. We'll scribe it. Go back to the grinder. Then we'll start grinding on the cheek. And do it the same way. Alright, y'all see that okay? Maybe. Alright, got our grinds done. Got the cheek ground. Now it's time to blend all this together. And I'm going to start with the random orbit sander. With probably about a 120 grit paper. It's going to take a while to get it blended in smooth. And then we'll be ready for blade etching and heat treat. Believe it or not, it's not far from being done. Well, alright, there we go. 2 sanding pads, and about an hour later, one side is done. For now. I like to get them nice and smooth before heat treating. Because once you heat treat it and get it hard, it's harder to smooth the metal out. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to call this part 2. Now, I'm going to continue to work on this today. I just don't want the videos to get so awful long. And I'll continue to video the other side, the heat treating, the blade etching. And because I told the owner of this thing that I'd do a video on the whole thing for him. So that's what we're going to do. But for right now, part 2 is done. Thank y'all very much for watching. Thank you for your support. Cold front is moving through. It got cold. I had to light the heater. It was 65 degrees this morning, which is sort of cool. Now it is dipping down into the 50s. And y'all know what I said. Us Florida people do not operate in that kind of Arctic temperature. So. Alright, thank y'all for watching. Thank you for your support. Stay tuned for part 3.